WandaVision, you're gonna get more WandaVision. Hey guys, it's Day, and welcome back to another LEGO DC Villains Cut video. Again, in like a space of like a day, I think. Shortest video streak that I've had. I've just been, for some reason, having a lot of free time and actually can be bothered to make the videos. So I'm going to make some DC Villains videos, and my first WandaVision Customs video is doing very well, at least for my channel. It's got 68 views. Not, you know, the most, but it's still good. Personally, it's an achievement. But again, back, more WandaVision Customs. For this episode, I am going to have to issue a spoiler warning. Let me just go in this Venus flight. Let me go in the plant. I want to go in the... Thank you. I'm going to have to issue a spoiler warning for this video because obviously it's based off of episode 8, which... What was that episode? That was literally like... It didn't seem like, you know, it was going to be that big. It was just kind of... It's kind of hard to explain without revealing anything. But, you know, still, big episode. And let's just go on with the customs. So this video today is more of a upgrading certain characters. For example, here Agatha, and I've made quite a lot of changes to her. She's probably the only character that I've made changes to a lot more things than the others. The other two characters I've literally just changed the designs for. Agatha, on the other hand, just completely changed her. So first of all, I guess let's start off with the head. The head I used was Custom Head 64, because I think that looks a lot like Agatha's head. Facial decal colour, I guess that's her eyebrows, so black. Wrinkle decal colour, guess that's skin tone colour. Lip colour, I guess this darker reddish skin tone colour. Then the eyeshadow is that same colour. Next, moving on to the hair. Just used the exact same hair that I used in my last video with Agatha. I still think that works extremely well. Obviously just do that in black. The arms, just plain black. The hands, again just plain skin tone colour. The body now is, I use black canaries, and mainly because that looks kind of like purplish. You could use this, but personally I prefer this. Now I do know the torso is actually black instead of blue, but I couldn't find any torso that resembled that. I mean, you could, I guess you could use Zatanna's, or even maybe Vandal Savage's, just recolour that black. And then, you know, that looks good, but personally, I think I'm just going to stick with the black canaries. And now I can't find the torso. Why can't I find the torso? Right, okay. Next, moving on to the legs. I literally just used Dr. Savannah, so you are going to need the Shazam character pack to make this custom, or, you know, make the more upgraded version. If you don't want to change Agatha, so the Agatha that I made in my first WandaVision Customs video, then you don't really need it, I don't think. No, you don't. Okay, you don't. But still, if you want this more sorcerer, I guess, look of Agatha, then you are going to need it. And then the hips, also from Dr. Savannah. Now moving on to the effects, I've changed them because I think I found this one looks a lot more sorcery, magic-y. So I've used Left Hand Glow Style 2. Not, just going to do it live here. Wait, no, so Style 1, Style 2. What is going on with me today? And I just did it in purple. Why does that look different? No, it's not different, okay. But yeah, I just think that looks good. Also do it for the Right Hand Glow. Nothing for his impact or jump slam effects. Moving on to personality, everything will be the same. Although, if you want to, you can give her the Trickster ability for the monster. Personally, I had the Trickster ability. I tried it out a little bit, but I wouldn't really recommend it. It doesn't really fit her, so I'm going to keep her with the cool pose. Next abilities, still nothing for the tag button. Although for double tap, you don't want to give her double jump. You want to give her flight instead. I wouldn't give her hyper jump. You can. In fact, you know, I am going to give her hyper jump for some reason. I just decided to. Guess I forgot beforehand. But we do know now from that last little bit, she can fly. Moving on here, still give her bolts, but get rid of her explosion attack and give her a purple beam coming from both hands. And you want to go with beam style 8 because it still looks a bit. It doesn't look like it's completely lightning effect, but it still has that little bit of lightning going off it. And then beam damage type, just heat a beam. Square tap, nothing. Hold, nothing. And then skills, the only new thing I've given her for skills is grapple, which you'd give her. I don't even know where the grapple is now. Alright. You literally just give her it in black. And then you give her rope style 3 in purple. Now the reason I chose to have her doing grapple is because at the end we do see her with her chains around Billy and Tommy's necks. I hope they're going to be alright by the end of the show. That would be very devastating. Obviously status as a villain, affiliation unknown, and obviously just call her Agatha. None of that needs to be changed, but the rest of the figure, well, most parts of the figure do need to be changed. So this next figure, I guess technically hasn't been in the show yet, but it has. It's a bit confusing, but I mean it doesn't really make sense, but it has been, I guess, technically leaked. Well, not really leaked. You can see an upscale image of Scarlet Witch when Wanda's interacting with the Mind Stone in the Hydra base, and it actually looks good. And if you look at a WandaVision poster, you can see parts of this new costume, so I think I have enough source to be able to make this version of Wanda, but there are some parts which I'm not proud of. So first of all, let's start with the head. You're just going to use the same head that you used before, just custom head 49, and then have all of that, you know, the exact same as the previous video. Next on to the arms. Give her sleeves. You'll see, you know, a bit more of, well, that's exactly how it's going to look. I personally would recommend using Adam Strange's arms. I choose not to because with her arms we don't really know what they're going to look like, but I just think this looks a lot better, but I am going to keep it as this, just so that it's a bit more of an accurate figure. And if you want it to be an accurate figure as well, then all you have to do is just colour it like that. Then for the hands, dark red. Then, oh god, here we go, torso. Hey. The torso, I'm not that proud of, to be honest. I really wish there was a better torso I could use. In fact, I think I'd even be happy with this. If you could colour that whole thing into dark red, then I'd be very happy with that, to be honest. But, I mean, just looking around, I can see so many torsos that okay, that was actually a lie. Wait a minute, what was this cut? You know, I think I'm going to stick with the one that I had. But I can kind of see a few which might be good. But, you know, I'm not really getting too much inspiration. I guess this, I mean, again, not really. That would be good to make a Wanda. In fact, I think I might have just found my torso for Agatha. You know what, it's got a little bit of red on it, so it's not going to work really. But again, that's just really the best torso I could find for Wanda. I mean, all you got to really do if you want to see the torso, maybe make your own version of this, is just go on to Disney Plus and have a look at that WandaVision poster, or just search for WandaVision poster anyway. Maybe that one might come up. but personally this is the best one I could come up with. Going here now, I just realised we haven't done the hair, so let's do that. So you want to go with Star Sapphire's hair and go with colour 2 in dark red, so that's going to be the mask. And the reason I chose this is obviously because you can see in the silhouette she's got her comic book mask thing on, whatever it's called. And then obviously you want the hair to be in this light brunette colour, which I think looks a lot like Wanda's hair. The black type of roby legs are Commissioner Gordon's. I literally just went and got this character just to make this this custom character. But yeah, I am overall happy with how the figure turned out. I'm stumbling on my own words. The last thing you need to do is just give her Martian Manhunter's legs, just so that's got that black effect on the robes. Unfortunately, Commissioner Gordon doesn't come with that. I can't really think of any other characters that are going to come with anything similar to that, to be honest. I mean, if you have anything, then you could leave it in the comments. Why am I stumbling with so many words today? But you could leave it in the comment section below. But again, nothing that I can see straight away. But that is my take on Wanda. The only other thing I'd say, maybe you could give her hand effects, you know, if you really want to give her a magic abilities. And the other thing, maybe you could give her a cape, but to be honest, I don't think this version at least, is going to have a cape. So yeah, this is Wanda. Just a little side note here. For some reason I decided to stop recording. If you want to, you can rename her Scarlet Witch. In fact, I might do that. You know, no, I'm not going to do that now because that's going to be a long, boring process. But you know what I mean. You want to keep her status neutral. In fact, you want to keep everything the same from before, but I'm just saying that you can have that option if you want to. And the main reason I'm keeping her status as neutral is because we don't really know if she's going to be a baddie or goodie. Even though Agatha's been revealed to be evil, we still don't know what's going to happen to Wanda by the end. She seems pretty mad. So here we're going to have a live, well, it's not really live, it's pre-recorded, but we're going to have a live build of this character instead, because I don't personally want to change my vision and I don't really have any other character spots to change. So I'm going to keep the vision the same, but instead I'm just going to like display what it's going to look like. First of all, you want to go to heads and you want to scroll up to custom head 37. Now there are probably a lot more better heads that you could use, but personally this is my preference. You don't really want to give him any glasses. I mean, you can if you want, but I just think they make him look a lot worse than the bad design that I've gone for. Obviously with the wrinkle decal colour, you want to give him white wrinkle decals. And then for the, I guess, face decal colour, God, what is wrong with me today? With the face decal colour, you're going to give it white as well. And then for the eyeshadow, I personally recommend like a bluish colour, but maybe not that bright of a blue, maybe this sort of faint blue here. That's still noticeable, and it's, you know, not that noticeable, if you know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. Obviously, there are other characters you could use, like maybe this one. I mean, nah, it's got black there, isn't it? You could use something like Dead Man's or I'm struggling to find the face that I could choose. Or Spectres. Again, that I personally like it. I just think that the other one, considering that it also kind of gives like a I guess the feel to it that it's like robotic and stuff. I really can't think of what I'm saying. It gives the feel that it's robotic, so I've just decided to choose that. Now for the arms, keep the Adam Strange arms, but you're going to make this bottom bit grey, this sort of light greyish colour. but you can keep the first bit, the top bit here, as white. Then the hands are just going to be white. The torso, I've decided to go for, and by the way, I spent ages looking for a really good torso, so if I think this is okay, it must be okay. But before I show you this, you could have this, I guess, but I just don't like it. I don't know why I just showed you that. That was probably a weird thing to do. Don't unsubscribe, please. Well, I only have 6 subscribers, so. No, let's just move on from this. So we go down to Birdie Man. Birdie. Where is Birdman's torso? It's not Birdman, is it? I'm losing my mind today. I think I should probably stop. Why? Oh wait, I think it's also. Here, Owlman. I used Owlman's torso in white, and I do think that looks obviously a bit robotic. It does fit the white vision look, and I'm pretty happy with it. Next for the legs, keep this bit at the top white, and colour 2 for the boots. Obviously you want to go with boot legs. I really need to work on my social skills. But obviously you're going to make the boots all colour 2 for these boot legs. Why do I keep on saying bootlegs? This is like a bootleg figure. Is this a bootleg figure? This is a bootleg vision. I mean, coincidence? There. For the boots, obviously go with this grey colour. For the hips, I'm pretty sure I just used plain white hips. But again, still, it doesn't really matter about their hips. I mean, it still looks like a good figure. Personally, I'm pleased with it. I think it turned out alright. Finally, go to the cape. Just change it to this kind of silhouette, silver colour. Why am I stumbling on all my words today? Silver colour. And then nothing for the effects. And this last bit, I guess, is. I just realised something. I know. Right, this last bit is optional, but you know. So for the health, you can make him invulnerable. The only reason I didn't make the actual vision that I was before invulnerable was because it's because obviously in Infinity War, you know, Thanos just went plonk right out of his head, but he's made out of vibranium, so he should be indestructible. That doesn't make any sense. Although Thanos did break Cap's shield. You know what? I'm not going to put him as invulnerable. I mean, he might be. This version of Vision might be even stronger, but you know. Nothing really new here. Obviously, just keep him a bit bland. For the powers, though, if you want to, you can change everything. Say, for instance, the beam here to blue instead of the yellow that I've gone for. Personally, I'm not even going to plan on saving this figure at all. Here, I'd put him as neutral and just put him as white vision or vision. Don't even know what he's called in the comics. Apparently he's in the comics, so you know. But yeah, so that is my take on the White Vision. So there were my 3 new WandaVision customs. Obviously they weren't really new characters, they were just kind of upgrades of characters that I've already previously made. If you do want to see any new characters, I'll try. I might have to. I think I'm going to try and make some Falcon and Soldier customs, but I don't really know how many more WandaVision customs I can make, because I think out of main characters I'm kind of running a bit dry. Possibly I could make a Pietro. Pietro, if you don't know what that is. But really, I don't really have anything else to make from WandaVision. I mean, obviously we've still got the last episode coming next week, which I am really excited for. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an hour, because the whole show of WandaVision is supposed to be 6 hours. So since the last episode was 40 minutes long, I think this last episode should be about an hour long. So that's going to be really good to watch. But until then, I don't really have any other characters. Like I said, I could make Pietro. Why did I just destroy? I seem to always be getting in trouble with the police in these videos. This doesn't at all represent my normal life. I don't go around smashing cars. Okay, you know what? Let's go visit Smallville because it represents Westview. Well, actually, pretty sure this said Kansas, but you know. Yeah, I'm running a bit thin on WandaVision customs, as I already said. I will make Falcon and Soldier customs, and I possibly will make those in LEGO Marvel Superheroes too. Not sure about Falcon so much, but definitely Bucky, because I think I managed to perfectly... Shut up, sir! Jeez. But I think I managed to perfectly replicate Bucky in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. But that's all from me today. Hope you did enjoy the video. Please do like and subscribe. I'll see you all next one. Bye guys.